It was Friday night and I was hanging out with some friends at their house. We were telling each other stories until one of my friends decided to talk about clowns. Now, don't get me wrong, I know that clowns can be funny, but for me, I have a huge fear of clowns. Moments later, one of my friends brought out a few cans of beer. We drank about 4 to 5 cans of beer until we got drunk. I didn't want to drink too much because since I didn't have a car and it's almost late, I had to drink 3 cans of beer. I told my friends that it's already time for me to go, so I left the house. My house wasn't far away from my friend's house. When I made the turn, I saw a clown standing right in front of me. This clown is terrifying. His eyes are all black, his smile's not even like a smile, and he looks too serious. When the clown got closer, I ran as fast as I can to my house. By the time I arrived at my house, I slammed the door shut. What terrified me is that I heard the clowns laugh through the door. I picked up my phone and called the police to tell them what I had just witnessed. By the time the police came, I explained to them about the clown. One of the police came up to me and said they couldn't find the clown anywhere around the house. He asked me if I came home drunk, and I said yes. The officer told me that maybe I was hallucinating after I was drunk. He also said he was going to do some research about my house, and he'll call me in the morning. So I agreed to it. The next morning, I received a phone call from the officer, and he told me he found some important information about my house. The story went like this. A middle-aged man was hired as a clown for a little boy's birthday party. The man wore a clown costume along with a red wig and a red nose. He put on the makeup and put on some black contacts. As the man arrived to the party, the owner of the house saw him and told him that he wasn't allowed to be there because of his black eyes. It could easily terrify the children. The man got so mad he grabbed all the beer and left. When the man came home, he started drinking the beer. He drank so much that he decided to drink more, so he pulled out the beer from his fridge. As he was drinking, he suddenly felt a little sick. Due to the alcohol, he lay down on his bed, and moments later he died. One thing the man forgot was to take off the black contacts before he went to bed with them. One of the neighbors was worried because they hadn't seen the man in 3 days. So the neighbor called the officer to go check it out. When they came, the police found the man's dead body on the bed. They buried him until they sold the house. That's when I bought the house. 3 weeks later, I decided to move because after that clown incident, I just didn't want to stay in that house long enough. Whoever or whatever it was showed up that night on the street wanting to tell me that I can't live in that house anymore.